Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittany Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and today I need your help. Today I have been posting pictures and videos of what the new version of the Shine from the Inside Oracle is going to look like, and you guys have my Libra self split. And so later today, I'm going to ask you guys what you think about if I should do lavender or rainbow, iridescent edges on the card. But before we get into all that and the poll and which one should we do, because you guys are like 50-50. I'm going to dive in and see what messages we need to tune into to pay attention to the changes that are happening. We've got a full moon next week, so mark your calendar for September 1st. We've got a virtual full moon goddess gathering in the SHINETRIBE Sisterhood. Be sure to check out the link so that you can register, so that you can join us live on Zoom. And you know, full moons are all about release and change. And when we let go of things, it's essentially us closing one chapter in our life. We then have to start a new one. And with that comes celebrations of the endings and how far we've come. But also it invokes a little bit of fear because we're stepping into the unknown instead of closing the chapter and being on the journey that we're so used to because we're finally coming to the end of it. We then have to embark on a new journey, and that can kick up a lot of fear and uncertainty about the future and the unknown. So I want to know, I kind of want to tune in and see, how are you guys feeling? Do you feel like you're going through a transformation right now? I feel like I saw this funny meme that said the universe has sent us home and sent us all to our room and made us think about what we've done. And what's interesting is, after coaching so many women through this pandemic and working still, somewhat behind the chair, I've been able to understand that even though a lot of things are changing in our lives, it's actually bringing us to a higher level of awareness. You know, Chris and I just started our yoga teacher training, and we had no plans for that. But because we're here and because we're in the space, we're able to commit to that. So many of us have been like, well, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm either out of a job, or my schedule's changed, or my kids are going back to school, or my kids aren't going back to school and I have to be a teacher. We're all being affected by this so differently. And so I think it's just important for us to honor where we're at on our journey and what changes we're being called and invited to make with this opportunity. Now, speaking of how we're all affected differently, today's a really awesome day in that it is International Women's Equality Day. And you guys know I am all about girl power and really standing up for what we believe in. And I think that if you've been tuning in long enough, you know that I stand for sisterhood, that I stand for equality, that I stand for learning to love yourself first and foremost so that you can stop judging and criticizing others and stop playing the comparison game. This is about creating a sacred sisterhood and a collective community that supports each other and lifts each other up. We've been brought up in a world where we're constantly comparing ourselves, and I think it's really important for us to just kind of take a step back and recognize that we all here have a place. So I just want to take a moment to send a little sparkle magic to you and just to honor you for being you. All right, I'm going to take a moment to tune in to everyone who's watching live. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know where you're watching from. Is this your first time? Elizabeth says, hey, Britt. Shanice says, first time I've watched you live. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, it doesn't stop. Oh my gosh. You guys, I love that you're always in tune. It's so amazing. Sophia says, girl power. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Lauren. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so I guess... Actually, one more thing before we dive in. I left this card out because today, I always pull my own personal card in my daily rituals, and today I pulled Surround Yourself with Your Soul Tribe. And if you guys have seen any of my posts that have been going out, today is all about the women's equality, and I created the SHINETRIBE Sisterhood Facebook community because I felt alone on my journey. I felt like no one understood me, and especially growing up in a small town of less than 2,000 people, I definitely felt weird and alone. But I wanted to create a space where women would come together and love and support each other and be open to listening to their ideas and offering their opinions on things. And that's why I always reach out to you guys and ask, what do you guys want? What do you need? What do you guys like? That's why I'm asking you today for your help and deciding, have almost sold out of the entire first round of decks that we ordered when we launched the Shine from the Inside Oracle. So I'm at a turning point where I've got to order some more, and we're going through that process of making fine-tuning tweaks. And you know, I'm always, it's the Libra in me, I can't decide both, and I'm always wanting to make things beautiful. And playing with this deck long enough, I've thought, you know, like there's a little extra sparkle magic that we could add. So, you know, I created the SHINETRIBE Sisterhood because I really wanted a space to be able to share my ideas, to get feedback, to get opinions, to help me through the dark times. Like when my grandmother passed, you guys reached out and were so kind and so supportive. And when I see you guys going through breakups or change of jobs or whatever the case may be, or struggling with parenting, my goodness, like the struggles are real, and it's so important to have a sisterhood that supports you and backs you up. So if you're not already in the SHINETRIBE Sisterhood, I highly recommend you come hang out with us. And if you're a sister, thank you so much for your support, and I appreciate all the love that you guys give. Last week, I didn't do a live Woo Woo Wednesday because my sweet pups, Roop, had 14 teeth taken out, and all of you guys sent so much love and support, and it just feels so good to know that we're not alone, even in our darkness and our light. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Deborah says, I pulled the Soul Tribe Oracle card today. How ironic is that? Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Let's see. Tisha says, I pulled the same card today for me. I need my Soul Tribe. Holy smokes, that's amazing. And Deborah says, I finally got a new job. Whoop, whoop. So amazing. Tanya's watching from Wyoming. You guys are so freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, I'm going to put the Surround Yourself with Your Soul Tribe. I'm going to put it back in the deck because I just wanted to show you guys how cool that is. Last night, I wrote you guys a beautiful email, and I shared my favorite ebook. That was the first ebook I ever wrote, and it was called Sisterhood Secrets. And it was my guide to girl power and attracting your soul tribe, because that's exactly what I needed at my point in my journey. And so I created this beautiful ebook for you guys, and I emailed it out to you guys this morning. And so when I pulled a card, it was so fascinating. Two cards already came up. It was so fascinating to see that the card was exactly in alignment. And you know, it's really funny. One of my girlfriends that I went to high school with, we recently reconnected, and she's been doing my hair and I've been doing hers. For her birthday, I gave her an oracle deck, and she says, oh, there goes a card. I keep pulling the same card, allow unlimited abundance. And stay away from drama today. Just won't go away. I've been seeing this for weeks now. But we'll stick that back in the deck. And she said, I just did your screenshot thing on Instagram, and I got the same card, allow unlimited abundance. What do I do? How do I do that? So I shared a couple tips, and it's just so crazy how in alignment this deck really is. So no matter where you're at on your self-love journey, the message is about self-care and believing in yourself and overcoming that fear and that doubt and the anxiety. Oh my gosh, so many people that get stressed out and have a lot of anxiety find themselves pulling cards that teach them how to relax and how to gain control over their mind. Hello, Shira. Okay, I've got 3 cards for this week. You guys ready? Susanna says, here, first time here from Chicago. Thank you so much for being here. It is so cool to see you guys and to be able to hang out. I missed you guys last week, so we'll make up for it this week. And at the end, I'm going to ask for your opinion. So be thinking about, would you like to see these cards with a lavender or iridescent edge? What do you guys think? Okay, so be thinking about that. I'll ask you guys at the end. But for now, the first card is, hello, release self-doubt, let go of fear. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It was actually the first piece of artwork that I saw by Jenna Kane that I said, that's my artist, that's who I want, and there's no questions about it. I had been waiting a year to find the perfect artist, and when I saw this, I was like, she's the one. So it's always worth the wait, by the way. Don't settle. That's why I can't make that decision just yet about purple or iridescent. But when you know, and that's when you go with it. And this is saying release that self-doubt and let go of the fear. That's saying that you're doubting your intuition. You know that gut feeling where you're just like, I know this is exactly what it is. But then that like creeper brain word, like those like, you know, that annoying voice like pops in and starts saying like, but what about this and what about that and blah, blah, blah. This is saying that you have been tuning in to that negative self-talk or that inner mean girl that's been saying that you're not good enough, or that it's not possible, or these changes you're not worthy of. This is saying it's time to let go of your fear. Let go of all those doubts that keep you stuck in place, because we're not meant to be stagnant. We're meant to move forward and embrace the changes and the flows that life is constantly bringing to us. You know, we never live the same moment twice. We're always in a state of constant change and flux. So it's really about how we can develop the confidence in ourselves to know that no matter where we're at, no matter what time, what day it is, what experience life brings us, that we're always in the present moment, and we know that we are meant to be there with all the tools and the power that we need to be able to handle any given situation. And sometimes this card comes up when life throws you a curveball and you are starting to doubt your greatness. You're starting to doubt if it's not going to be possible for you. But all that doubt just proves that you are in control, and what you tend to focus on tends to be realized. So what you focus on expands. So if you're focusing on your self-doubt, if you're focusing on your fear, then you're repelling naturally the things that you actually do want. So what we need to do here is shift our mindset. You know, earlier my friend asked, well, how do I allow my abundance mindset? We have to tune into the negative self-talk that we have about ourselves. And this card is saying you've been talking shit to yourself, and it's time to stop. If you need help moving through the process of reframing your mindset, this is the secret that I told her. If you have to eliminate any of the negative stories that you tell yourself. So if you say, I don't have money, or I can't afford this, or I'll never be able to afford that, or whatever that negative story is, specifically around money, since we were talking about abundance. But since this is about self-doubt and ourselves, our confidence, this is saying like, I will never be smart enough to do that, or I'll never be skinny enough to be loved, or I'll never be XYZ. I mean, we come up with the craziest fucking stories. And if you guys haven't already taken my confidence masterclass, that's exactly what this card was inspired by, is those negative stories that we tell ourselves tend to shape our attitude and experience that we go through in life. And so if we're constantly telling ourselves that this is terrible, I suck at everything, I'm never going to be wealthy, then you're going to most likely draw those experiences to you. I mean, look around, check in with your negative stories, and then look around. So if you aren't creating a positive mental attitude, which is funny because that's what we're teaching on next month in the Elevated Life Club, is how to create that positive mental attitude. I mean, we're giving you resources out the wazoo. You can take my free confidence masterclass, or you can join us in the Elevated Life, where we'll really walk you through the ins and outs of it. But ultimately, it all boils down to reframing the negative thoughts that you have in your head, whether they be about you, about your abundance. And it's going to take some awareness, and turning your attention inward and paying attention to those thoughts can cause a lot of fear and uncertainty and uncomfortableness, because you realize like, oh my God, I'm talking so much shit to myself. This doesn't feel good. And so if you've ever wondered why you don't feel good, but like everything on the outside seems okay, it's because the internal stories that you tell yourself shape the way that you feel and experience what you're going through. So you really have to pay attention to that negative self-talk and reframe it into something positive. I have to admit, I am not kind to myself. Work in progress. Yeah, it takes practice. We've been beating ourselves up for decades, so it's going to take time to rebuild your confidence. And that's exactly what my confidence masterclass is, 3 steps to rebuild your confidence. Because once we learn those tools and those steps, then we can continue to implement that in time and time again when we hear that negative self-talk. Because I don't know about you, but like once a month, my negative self-talk goes out of control. Hello, moon time. And so I have to like, okay, use the tools I know to like bring myself back to the present and be like, girl, you crazy. Like, you're just talking shit. And I don't tune into that. I am loving, I am calm, I am kind, beautiful, you know, and that's really where you start to shift back into the positive. It's something I teach in Shine School. So Deborah, I know that when you need a tune-up, you can go back, since I know you're a Shine Schooler, you can go back and check out that module anytime. People are already saying iridescent. Okay, I'll go on to card 2, and then we can get into our poll at the end. Oh my God, surround yourself with your soul tribe. Holy smokes, how crazy is that, y'all? Like, Happy Women's Equality Day. I mean, this is just saying like you need to surround yourself with a beautiful soul tribe. If you don't have that friendship, you can look outside of just your town. You can, I mean, we're here on the interwebs together. So there's a community, there's a place for you that you fit in perfectly. And it can involve your passions. Start there. Figure out what you're passionate about, what you're curious about, and then involve yourself in groups of people that are interested in those same things. That's why I created the Shine Tribe, because I figured if you guys are interested in manifesting and astrology and oracle cards and like all the woo-woo things like girl power, self-love, like talking about the hard stuff and dealing with your darkness, like I wanted to create a space for that and I couldn't find it, and so I made my own. But the truth is there's so many groups out there that you can go out and search for that are in alignment with what brings you joy. And that's what this card is ultimately about. Like, you need to surround yourself with people who get you. Otherwise, you're going to constantly feel like the outsider. And then your negative self-talk is going to go out of control about how you don't fit in, no one understands you. And then you're going to keep creating that same scenario. So you have to surround yourself with people who support you and your dreams so that they constantly are also giving you that positive feedback of, yes, this is amazing. You are so good at that. I mean, I see so many talented artists, you know, being a hairdresser and many other realms of my business involve art like photography and hell, creating oracle decks and things like that. But I think it's so important for us to realize that we are our own worst critic. And I see so many great artists say like, oh, this thing, like, I'm not good at this. And girl, Shira, if you're still watching, you're one of them. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, your art is so fucking good. Stop doubting yourself and surround yourself with people who will cheer you on so that you can get past that comfort zone of trying something new or putting yourself out there. You know, that fear of failure or looking stupid is a big block and barrier that stops us from actually moving forward with sharing our skills and our talents. So you need to surround yourself with people who will cheer you on when you're secretly beating yourself up. Yeah, Shira says, I'm here. Seriously, like, please get your art out into the world. Like, we need it. Hey, Lauren, it's so good to see you guys. Hold on, I just want to catch up with all of your comments. I love being in my soul. I love you being in my soul tribe. I know, I love being in your soul tribe too, especially because you can cook so well. Also, you need a recipe book. Okay, wow, it's definitely a woo-woo Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, last card. Wow, release self-doubt, surround yourself with your soul tribe. Let's see what's next. Get back to nature and embrace your hippie roots. I wrote it, I don't even know. So this is a card. Ooh, hello. Ground ourselves. This is literally in nature. This is a card that says you've been so disconnected from your own soul because you've maybe been too busy working hard in hustle mode, trapped in a city, and you can't get to the natural fresh air that the woods or the mountains or the ocean provide. This is saying find a way to get back to whatever sliver of nature you have. If you're blessed to live in nature, like, oh, send us some of that vibe. But if you're trapped in a city like me, then it's important for you to take time out, take breaks to go get back to nature, to reconnect with yourself, because in nature, man, it like you open up that inner world and start to tap back into your intuitive instincts. And from there, you can make this beautiful divine connection with your soul's voice so that you can have the clarity that you need to start taking the next step. If you've been confused and you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man, like take a nature walk. Clear your head and just like allow yourself to be present. And in that present moment, those ideas start flowing and the next step along your path presents itself. So get back to nature. Shira says, bruh, I almost drove down to Galveston this weekend. Well, I am so glad you didn't. And everyone take a moment to send love to everyone in the South Texas, South America, Louisiana, all of that coast because of the hurricane. We need to send some extra love and peace to people that might be feeling stressed or worried. This is sadly such a common experience, and hopefully everyone knows what to do so that they feel prepared. But everyone send some love down there. And yeah, find a way to get to nature, but not where the hurricanes are. Yes, ground. Yes, Mama Nature. Yes, drowning from smoke here in Cali. Oh, man, everyone, again, we need to send love to the whole world right now, to be honest. Like, we should just take a moment. Yeah, and just send some love and gratitude to literally every being, every animal, everything on this planet right now, because I think we all need a little bit of extra right now. And if you're in California and you're dealing with these fires, I mean, this card reminds me of California. Like, you've got like the tall redwood looking tree, and you know, it's just so sad what's going on. So I think if you're in a space, especially where your nature is being like affected in a negative way, this is your time to really find a way to send your positive energy to Earth, essentially, and to help aid in reversing some of the negative damage that we've done. We are much more powerful than we even know we are. And I think with the positive intentions, obviously someone's going to be smart and be like, oh, well, all your positive intentions didn't stop the fire. No, I mean, I'm not saying that they're just going to disappear because everyone in the Shine Tribe is like, sparkle magic. But I'm saying it's going to feel a lot better when we're contributing that feeling good kind of energy to the worry that is being projected from people that are actually experiencing problems. You know, a real issue is that people project so much worry in the present moment where they're not in danger at all. It's such a waste of your energy. And so if you're someone who isn't in danger or going through these like terrible like Mother Earth issues, like what an interesting card to come up today, then be the person that can send some love and light and some positivity to the ones that are feeling that stress. Sending love to Callie and the rest of the world. Yes, thank you guys so much. Okay, that was our message for the week. Very powerful. Release self-doubt, let go of fear. It's time for change. We're up-leveling. We got to let go of the old, what isn't working for us. And we have to do that in the comfort of our community and our soul tribe. So if you don't have a sisterhood, come hang out with me in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood community over on Facebook. And remember to reach out to your soul sisters. Let them know you're thinking of them, that you love them. And the final card is to get back to nature and embrace your hippie roots. You may be being called to go plant-based. You may be called to remove some toxins from your house, to start using essential oils to clean up the makeups, the products, the foods that you're eating. You may be called to eliminate some of the harmful chemicals like alcohol or nicotine or things like that that kind of lower the vibration. This is a card that says we're elevating here. It's time. We've got to make these changes. It's like evolve. You know, they say shit or get off the pot. Like, shit's going down right now, so we got to get off the pot, and that means we've got to elevate ourselves. We're going to levitate off that fucking pot, y'all. So this is saying get back to nature, connect with yourself, connect with your soul, pick up your yoga practice, start your meditation, eat your mushrooms, like get your reishi on, like whatever you need to do to get connected back to the source of where we came from. We get so disconnected in the digital world. So I appreciate that we can do this, and I hope to see you all next week for the virtual goddess gathering. But, you know, it's really important for you to take a step back. If you're working at home, from home, and you're just like plugged into your computer all fucking day, literally set a timer like every hour. Go outside, take a breath, like do some freaking cartwheels, like move your body and like get out into nature. Okay. Hello, Rebecca. So good to see you. Thank you for your light work. Love you. Elevate off that pot. Elizabeth says, love this reading. Where is the link for Shine School? I highly recommend Shine School. You guys are freaking amazing. So if you want to check out Shine School, you can go to brittanycarmichael.com/Shine School. I will link that actually here. I think I can just give you a little typey type. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Hold on. We'll see if I can type it in. BrittanyCarmichael.com/Shine School. Yeah? Okay, maybe that worked. Okay, thank you for asking, Becca. And Shine School just got a little makeover. I am in like makeover mode right now, and that's exactly why I need your help today. So I want to know, we are ordering the second round of Shine from the Inside Oracle cards. Again, thank you so freaking much for all of your purchases, all of your support, for you gifting them to your girlfriends. I cannot thank you guys enough. It means the world to me. And most importantly, what I have loved about this experience and creating an Oracle deck for you guys is that you're actually using it in your daily rituals every single day. And that's creating that commitment and consistency to your self-care rituals. And that's exactly what intention I put into this deck was I'm going to create a beautiful oracle deck that inspires women to pick it up every day and commit to their self-care rituals. Because you don't pull a card and be like, okay, look for the signs and synchronicities, and then not start noticing the signs and synchronicities as they come up. Like, this is more than just a beautiful deck. It really will transform your life. All the wisdom that I poured into the guidebook will actually help guide you through each one of these cards and the changes that you're being called to make or step into or release the fears and the doubts. I mean, there's a card in here about forgiveness, okay? Like, you guys are like, forgive, how? I mean, obviously, if you've taken Shine School, there's a whole module in that and you know what to do. But if you're like fucking angry AF and you pull that forgiveness card and you're like, oh, hell no. Like, that's like someone, like a pretty card saying forgive is like not enough. The guidebook actually walks you through some of the things that you can do to start making that energy feel lighter and start moving through the stages of forgiveness. It doesn't happen overnight, just like self-love doesn't happen overnight. So it really is about staying consistent and committed to this journey. Okay, let me catch up with your comments. I am all about the lavender, very spiritual color. I love the iridescent too. Wow, I have chills. You're doing work, girl. Buying deck. Glad I happened to come across this video. Thank you so much for being here. I am just so thrilled to connect with you guys. Thank you for shipping them up here to me in Canada. Oh my God, absolutely. You know, I just heard from a little birdie that Amazon is now shipping international again. So I think you guys should be able to get your hands on the Shine from the Inside Oracle. But if not, if for some reason it doesn't deliver to your area, just shoot me a message and I will happily send you a deck. Okay, so the question now is, do we go with the lavender edges, foiled edges, or the rainbow sparkly iridescent? Now, here's my honest thoughts, and I'm going to put it out there so you guys know where I'm coming from as the creator. Now, when I chose the lavender, we went through this whole thing. We said, will it be rose gold, like baby pink, to match the front of the box? Will it be purple to match the inside word shine on the box? I'm trying to see if you guys, hold on, let me just scoop Facebook over here. So we've got purple on the inside. Or will it be iridescent to match all the like iridescent sparkles that are on the box? So we eventually came to the decision of lavender. It was a lighter lavender than when the printer sent me the video. So if you haven't seen the video yet, I posted it in the ShineTribe or on my Instagram stories so you guys can check it out. But when she sent me a video of her doing this and showing off the lavender edges, it was a lot darker than I had in my mind. And so with that being said, I immediately was like, oh, that's not right. Like, it's too dark. And I've shown a couple people not knowing that it was darker than what I had anticipated. And everyone's like, oh my God, I love it. So, shit. So then the next question was, well, can they make it lighter? Well, turns out they can't make it lighter. That's the lightest lavender. I believe we haven't, I don't know that that's the official word, but that's like the 99% official word. So my printer suggested, what about the iridescent that we talked about? So she sent me a picture of the iridescent. I've got a poll going. Please go answer it. My Libra self is like, ah, and every time I read your comments, I'm like this, ah, because you guys are 50-50. So I don't think there's a wrong answer here. I just, you know, don't know what the right answer is. So all that being said, I thought the lavender came out a little darker than anticipated. It's not like super dark and it still matches, but we just thought it might feel a little overwhelming, like when you go to pull it out of the box and it's like this like dark purple color. Are you overwhelmed by that? Are you in awe of that? And does it take away from the like light pastel artwork that is on the oracle cards? So it's like two different experiences too, because when you hold it together, it's like solid, right? And you can really see the color. But then when you have like one individual, like, will the purple really show up? Or, I mean, obviously the iridescent will just have a little shimmer, which, you know, like maybe less is more kind of thing. So what do you guys think? They're both stunning. I know you guys are not helping me at all. Torn on colors, both are beautiful. I know. I don't know. I'm going to check y'all's comments really quick. I know, man. It's like, I don't know what to do. Let's see. I'm about the lavender, very spiritual. Okay, I read that one. You will love this deck. Thank you guys so much. Torn on the colors, iridescent. It definitely does not take away. Okay, iridescent. They are both stunning. Purple. You guys are killing me. Ugh, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of thinking like, can we just do like half and half, and like I have an iridescent option and a purple option, but I don't know. I'm going to have to sit with that, and I'm going to see what you guys think. I'll continue to check out the polls and the post in SHINETRIBE where I asked your opinion to see, like, what are we going with? I will tell you that right now I'm team iridescent. But it's hard because the purple is so unique. I haven't seen many cards, but I have seen the rainbow foiled edges, the iridescent edges on another deck. I have not seen purple. So that's the hard part. Because, like, do I go purple and I'm like super unique and different, even though it's a little darker than I thought? Or do we keep it light and airy and go with the rainbow? To be honest, I've not noticed the color because I love the card, but I'm thinking iridescent. Yeah, show me. Okay, so you'll have to check out either in my stories on Instagram or in the SHINETRIBE Sisterhood. I've made a post with the video and the picture. I can't show you because I only have the original version, which doesn't have a foiled edge, and my printer is the one who's putting together the new round of Oracle when we make that second reprint. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but I appreciate all of your, if the lavender is too dark, go with your gut and choose the iridescent. I know, that's the problem. Like, it's too dark to me, but none of you guys like know what too dark or not too dark is. And when I show you guys the purple, everyone's like, I love it. So I don't know if I am biased because I want it to be lighter or yeah, I don't know. We'll sit with it. I need it. Like, I never make a decision unless it's like, I absolutely fucking know, there's no doubt, like no doubt in my mind, 100%. I always sleep on my decisions. So don't ever feel like you guys need to rush in your decisions. Like, just because there's instant messaging and email and people are like, oh my God, let me know, blah, 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 and they're hovering and they're waiting for your fucking like dots to pop back up and like, where is she? Oh my God, she's not writing me back. Fuck that. Stop. Take the fucking pressure off. Like, you don't have to make a decision right away. You can sleep on it. You can sleep on it for days. You can sleep on it for weeks if you need to. Now, obviously, if there's like a crazy deadline, we got to find the balance there. But just take the pressure off making decisions in your life, especially like little ones like this is not life or death. Obviously, there are much bigger problems in the world for us to deal with, but let's just use this is where we're at, man. I got to make this decision, and we're printing, so it's coming up, and I'm going to take a couple days to sit on it and sleep on it and see what you guys have to say, and we'll see what comes up. Crystal says, love, love, love my deck. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, everything's dying. My laptop's dying. My phone is dying. My camera died. We brought the energy today. We had to like I said, we had to make up for not being live last week. So I'm so glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I think it gives it something. I'm a Libra, so I feel your pain. I know. Okay, cool. Any other thoughts, questions, ideas? Happy Women's Equality Day. Remember to reach out to your soul tribe and let them know that you're so thankful for their love and support. And I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up live, for being a part of the SHINETRIBE Sisterhood, and just for being you. It takes courage to be yourself in a world full of people trying to teach you and force you to conform. So keep shining your light and believe in your beauty and trust that you are absolutely meant to be here. We need your sparkle magic in the world, and I'm just so grateful that I get to witness it. So thank you so much for being here and being a part of the SHINETRIBE. I will catch you guys next week. Yeah, I should be in town next week, so I'll catch you guys live next week. I want to know, are you guys loving the Elevated Life podcast? We've kind of changed it up since I go live here on Woo Wednesday. We have kind of taken a step back from going live for the Elevated Life and focused on the podcast. So I want to know, are you guys loving the podcast for the Elevated Life? And if so, let us know. Like, leave a review, shoot us a message, share your aha moments, and let us know if there's any topics you'd like us to cover. We just recently shared our 6-figure entrepreneur mindset secrets and how we have built all of our businesses and the type of mindset that it really takes to be able to own your own business and be successful at it. Great reading. Thanks, Brittany. Thank you so much. Just did a poll, random acts of kindness. Exactly. Like, go do good, you know, support your sisterhood, support your close friends, support all the women that you cross paths with, because you know, just like you, they are fighting a hard battle. So take a break, go easy on the self-judgment and the criticism, and really just offer kindness to yourself and to others. It's so much easier to love others when you know how to love yourself. What? I didn't know you had a podcast. What, girl? We are on episode 15, launches on Friday. So go check out The Elevated Life on Spotify or iTunes. And you can also check out my blog for all the podcasts. And some of them even have videos, so you can check out more resources over on the website. All right, any other thoughts, questions, ideas while you have me live here? Hopefully my Instagram phone isn't dead yet. It's like black. The screen is literally black. I can barely see it. I see some purple hearts. Yes, so if you have any thoughts or questions, just go ahead and shoot me a DM or drop it in the comment. I love hearing from you guys. And if you want a private, personal, one-on-one empowerment reading, you can check out BrittanyCarmichael.com/tarot, or just check out the website. There's so many free resources, including the Confidence Masterclass, my free self-love meditation, and all kinds of things that will help you to connect with your oracle cards, your soul, and really develop the confidence that you need to be able to share your sparkle magic and make a difference while you're here. What's your Instagram name called? My Instagram is @theworldbybrit with 1 T. Yeah, I think that wraps it up. I think that's everything. The Goddess Retreat is officially sold out. I'm trying to think of like catch you guys up with what's happening over here. The Goddess Retreat is officially sold out, so thank you guys so much for everyone who was interested in and is joining me on 11/11 in Broken Bow. I will definitely be doing more retreats in 2021. It's a little bit weird right now with the travel and the rules and all of that, so it was, you know, it was one of those like last minute decisions, and it's local, so a lot of my close people were able to make it, but we will be doing even more retreats next year across the globe, and I just can't wait to bring more of that magic to you guys. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. Again, thank you for your thoughts and feedback on the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and I will catch you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Wait, one last thing. I'm making stickers for you guys. Okay, that's it. I knew I had one more thing. I'm making stickers for the Elevated Life Club, and I'm making stickers for the Shine Tribe. So give us about a month, and they will be ready to go. You guys have been asking me for all kinds of fun little things, and stickers are finally happening. Okay, peace out.